Realm Warp's going to cut him off as well. The instant flash. Doomby going to match it here with a Rune Prison, the Shock Blast, Sonic Wave. Look at this play. Travel up river. And his ultimate available. Flash and Cleanse is there. Hung and Clit on the way through. How quickly does this end, guys? And how does he survive this? The wave about to drop down as well. Hail of Arrows needed the flash. Instant Cleanse here from Light. Hung dodges up the turret for long enough. Or rather tanks it. LWX with the last hit. And it's a kill over to the Jin 80 carry.
That Lumao hitting critical targets, a big pulverize here could be pivotal.
There's a Shockwave though, there's a Curtain Call. Arla coming in, trying to poke down, but FPX already have it. It's Lumao who makes the engage, but LNG scattered, might not matter. They get Gory on the wing. That's Doomby and Light who join in now. Cleared very far in the backline, but he takes out Lumao. The camera pans up to the top side because Xiao Lao, who is the next target with yet another Rune Prison. Doomby's Rise in a great position. Not to flash forward, but to follow up as Tarzan on top are cleared. The brothers look at each other once again. Maybe not brothers, but definitely enemies. Right after Clid ran through. The Clid didn't see it. Now the Sonic Waves come through. They know the jungle's down the bottom side, but Arlavus, Xiao Lao, who there's no mana on him. The flash forward. Solo Molo this time from Arla in the top side.
Arla finding the advantage, poking Shalahu down, not giving him the time to sustain. No shield board block the burst. FPX is trying to go for this dragon. We'll see what they can do.
Look at Light poke. The damage comes down. Clit secures it, but he might die for it as Doomby goes into melee range. It's given over to Lumao. FPX have the flash burn on their support as I'm about to die from coughing. Corey dies again. Tarzan's on top of this with the kickback for LWX. LNG have 4 members, and the Cow's going to take this up. Light with already 2 kills. Tarzan with another, and LNG as a unit. Looking rocky here with the team. Might have to cover another part. Shallow who with the collateral damage, but gonna get bullied against the wall. Kicked, hammered down. Tarzan and Doomby, they are brothers to a quick extent in this spring split.
And this is exactly what FPX, I don't think you fight this, but TPing in.
The TP is going to be right on the Evercross. It's missed time though from Doomby. He's into the backline as Hung's there too. Doomby down. Mispositioning from LNG as Lumao now has to flash himself, but the Curtain Call is going to be the death entrance as the Shockwave comes through. It's only under 1 man, but it's the jungler of LNG. One by one, the ants fall as Arla next to the wall wants the flash, but if you give them the gold, of course they're going to take it. We sit and brush as Hung actually goes way deep in the backline. Cleanse there on the flashless virus. Won't matter because in a choke, you're up against LNG who have a Rise, who have a Jace. Too hard from FPX as a 5 versus 4 now looms. Shallow who has to get off this turret. Wants to take it down before he does though. So that'll be the trade-off, instigating that they are going to give the Dragon in the end.
Answering that tier 1 in the mid lane. Now Gory might be caught out.
What are you doing here? He flashes away. Arla almost taking him down. The Shockwave brings him in, but Doomby there to bring him back home. That's my boy. Okay, well, can they get there? The clear tags it. Lumao goes over this man, both wise and above all others, but Lumao dead. Tarzan goes back in. I love he was in and out, and decides it's Baron o'clock secured.
Look for the engagers, look for Luma, look for Tarzan.
I'm ready to sing Breaking Free here from High School Musical. Tarzan gets the dragon, no to cleared. Waiting for Lumao's engagement. Soul Blade from Hung is just left stranded. Pulverized from Lumao, nothing happens. The Curtain Call comes through, and that's the Realm Warp into enemy lines. The Shockwave waiting for them though, but Tarzan healthy enough to Sonic Wave, and the explosion from Arla. Doomby running at them. This man, literally a fridge at this point, with all the ice-cold adaptations. LNG bring us to a game 1 conclusion.
Huge win there. Only Hung gonna try this one, you know.
Oh yeah.
Don't be back in trouble here though.
Oh, hang on a minute though. But Doomby, why is he not dead? The fridge continues to, I think it's not oscillate, but whatever happens when they go cold. Light's gonna be the target here as Doomby's just out of range of the Curtain Call. And somehow after we coming back from a replay, Doomby's the one who's almost caught out, but it's FPX who lose a member. Yeah,
it looks like their refrigerator is running.
Chain lightning maneuvers as Hung absorbs that shock blast, but onto the next target. Again, going to be onto Arla, but a pulverize, a headbutt, a kick from Tarzan. He does it every time on Lee Sin. It's not even impressive anymore because it's all impressive. LNG's jungler leading the charge as usual, and LNG as a unit making FPX sit back in their place. They realm warp into the base. Tarzan dies too, but it looks fancy to make sure FPX lose morale after game 1.
Expectation, right? Both solo lanes have prio. Easy dive.
Please save me, Shala, who's screaming to the wind while at half HP. He already seems doomed. Personal space with a hook shot, wall shot, knocked back, and Tarzan again. King connects, and it's all over as Gory's actually going to be spotted out. Sonic Wave for the level 4 Lee Sin. Shadow Surge connects. Personal space at the ready. A bit of doom and gloom to satisfy your day. Doomby with the auto to finish it off. And the solo lanes are absolutely bonkered. No solar flare available. Looking for Doomby here. Going to use the personal space. Hung gets a flash down. The custom blows with the Glacial Fisher. Loom out. No flash to conclude as Shadow Surge being used from Doomby into the backline. He goes on in, but this is what we talked about. The Wombo in, immediate 2 kills down. And FPX got their way and a back.
Pretty convincing win for the side of FPX, and now a pretty sizable lead for them.
Well, Gory might be getting bullied here, but LNG turning the fight around on top of Clid. He gets feared, and after the Bloom going through, Tarzan jumping in once again. It's Clid who flashes away, but the Diana getting help from Powder into the backline. Clid now survives long enough to get another kill. He picks up a double. Thank you so much, LWX, for giving. Chat I've been talking to over the past couple of days. It is not a clock, it is a gold point. As Arla and Shalahoo are not going to get a 1v1, it's Clid coming in. That's unfair. Arla gets whopped to the face by a big Moon Silver Blade. And while that's going on, FPX are free hitting the turret topside. No threat as Lumao goes on in, the solar flare down as well, but even though you exhaust LWX, why are you fighting this?
What?
It's a Jinx who gets excited. And for Light, it's just like, thanks so much, Lumao. I'll
do best of all champions is block stuff, and he just doesn't do any damage.
We're going to try and do this. There's the Everfrost, the Moonlight Vigil. Sorry, the Moonfall does come down. Follows through on top of Gory. Doomby going all the way through. Gory dodges away. Now onto Clid. Sonic Wave and the Respite comes through. It's a shutdown, a kill for kill. As the Hero's Entrance from Gory reignites it. But Tarzan jumping back in. He wants Shalahoo. He flashes forward on top of Gory. But for Tarzan, maybe too ambitious. He knew he was dead. He looks for a Hexgate or something. But LNG getting desperate.
Yeah, LNG, they get the 700 gold shutdowns. That's nice. But then they end up trading 2 kills back, which is...
They have to move back into River.
Oh my god, that was some great Hexgate usage. I'm still going.
Lumao's actually going in. True Shot Barrage line 3. He buys time, but Hung doing the same thing. And now you get a reset on top of the Jinx. Clid's ulti doesn't do too much, and Light's still alive, but for Tarzan, he's trying to survive against this Camille. No hope. I guess they want to take this one to a game 3 pretty quick.
Comp wants to function and doing it so well.
Bye, Arla. Have a nice trip back to the Nexus. 0-2 on the top laner now, too. And FPX are everywhere. This is what we want to see, guys, coming into the series.
I think you actually just have to back away from this, so they're trying to cross map. Oh,
they are trying. On top of Clid, he's going to buy time. Shadow Surge used. True Shot Barrage perfectly timed with the Moonfall, with the Galley ulti as well. Gory healthy enough. Clid at half HP. There's Powder. LNG are still trying for this one, though, but they're not getting any damage down. At this point, Light's turned on as well. Clid is going to cleave him a little bit. TP, the flash, Light the next target. He's dead too.
TP cancelled.
LNG are regretting this move. Oh my god, GG, go next. Where's Iwandi?
Tarzan just gates out. He's like, nah, man, I'm gating straight to game 3 on that one. Oh, and it looks like Shalahoo just... Not only did he stop Arle's teleport,
LNG getting stopped, and it's really good to see here from FPX, a team that's recovered well after game number 1. Now, for LNG, they're going to die trying here as they walk into River, and it's about Tarzan if he can get the kickback, but Soul's been taken, and now they're too close. Doomby by himself, great 4-man fear, but he's, of course, going to die, and Shalahoo sets up for a huge orb. That's Fori rolling in. Remember the Warriors video for 2020 or 2021 ranked season. That's the size of this Galio now. Light does something, but the rest of the team is dead. You know what?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I saw Powder run out and get the big AoE slow on the rocket, I'm like, nah, man, there's no way they're winning this fight. The Soul is such a spike when they were already so far ahead. Clid is chasing after Light somewhat ambitiously, trying to predict his movement going up towards that side, but Light is just going to go for the recall,
yes,
maybe?
Proxy.
I think the execute at this point. The minions are stopping him from recalling.
Okay. He's worried about getting chased. He wants to die to the minions. Not close. Aaron Steele would flip the game. Now, FPX have done this so many times before. As Shallow who goes in the backline, it's Lumao who's drawing his attention. The ult from LWX is huge, but Tarzan is waiting for the 50-50. Doomby keeping them away from his jungler, and the Shadow Surge comes through. FPX are low. Lumao can't go back on in, and Doomby doesn't want to, so Baron stops for now.
They have now a Manamune complete for Light. Manamune. Lumao, what are you doing?
He was going for deep vision, but the whole of LNG were moving towards mid. Over the wall, Xiaolao Hu feeling ambitious as ever, as Gory's now joined the play. TP being burned, LNG didn't have 5 members, but they are not fighting on even terms. Even though FPX have been slow, they're still 7,000 gold ahead. LWX takes a brunt of damage as the Hexgate is taken by Arla, but they saw him. They saw him. They know he's somewhere. Predator being used. Arla now turning onto Gory, but the rest of LNG are coming in behind him. Arla dead though. Hex Gates can be absolutely in.
Man, that's Jace from Arcane using the Hex Gate. Oh, fight breaking out.
Doomby missed the Shadow Surge. He's dead and doesn't even get a chance to use his Sonya's Hourglass. So that's how LNG lose. They're kind of the masters of their own demise. And that was just such a crappy way to lose this game.
What the hell was that? Tarzan, run! Run, man! Keep going!
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Does he kill Gory? No. No. They're running through mid. Guys, we're going to game 3.
I can't believe Jace from Arcane failing to use his own Hex Gate, his own... Not looking too much pressure now, just all in.
It did get cleared. He's level 3. Lumao's already flashed away straight onto the support. It's going to be an early burst blood, but cleared. The Ignite's down. Light's trying to hit him. Jungler trade is big, and it's Light who picks it up as LWX at half HP. Light and Tarzan chasing on up. Rooted down. Light flashes forward. The zap dodged away by LWX. And it's one more trigger to hit him. The red won't be enough, but they'll have to push in. LNG with the win out with the 80 carry, able to stay in the lane.
Yeah, and look at the wave he's going to end up missing. It's such a backfire. Tarzan looking for more here. They are going to step up and try and contest it, but still... Yeah, we've seen Jala who did the exact same thing going for that. Oh,
they're happening again. The Zap got LWX. He has no substance apart from that cleanse, but it won't matter. They return again and getting excited on Hung. 3 kills on Jinx. I see the... X-Flash from Lumao. Gonna spot out Clip now. Dredge line's in. It's 3 versus 2 for now, but look at Light. I mean, this Jinx is gonna get the reset once again onto Hung. Give him the 4th kill. Thank you so much. A Tarzan there, and they just know they have to back away.
Evenly to play towards your strong Jinx, and if anything goes wrong, you have a backup plan.
Good call, because that's exactly what he's doing. Realm Walk coming down, Hung in a lot of trouble. Tarzan doesn't even kick that one as Doomby flashes away, but the root down on top of Clid. Tarzan with a bit of howdy with a Sonic Wave. Clid pulls out the Crescent Strike, but Tarzan still has an ulti. Control War, so first item complete on the Rift, and as Hung goes in, bit of a Hilla Hung moment as jumping forward as well. Lumao, Chaos Storm's on top of him, he gets exploded. Now it's up to Doomby and Light to bring the fight back, but the Herald's already taken. FPX getting that, felt like they had no business winning. Counter this gold lead immediately.
Absolutely, and Tarzan's there to help defend, but they will go for dive.
But Tarzan, yeah, you're right. The counter punch is absolutely huge on top of Clid, who flashes away. The ulti from LWX, but Tarzan still in. The kick away, not enough damage. Tarzan dies to Clid, and Hung lives on.
Just manages to survive in the turnaround. Lumao's there, but I don't think they have the strength with just two of them to go in.
Doing pretty well within the lane. There's a flash forward from Doomby's depth charge as well. They're forcing this. LNG want in, but Doomby getting low. Ignited down with LWX. Forward he goes to the Super Mega Death Rocket right through the crowd of people. Hung again survives. And this is getting concerning. The fact that FPX depth charge available too. On top of Arla, he's used it on the Fiora. It's countered, and Hung goes down immediately. Cleared right in the middle, but a good Moonlight Vigil. LWX on top of Lumao. He's flashing away, but that's the damage source. Shallow walks into River, but Soul Point now acquired as Tarzan sacrifices his life. It's Dornby with the Realm Warp out of there. LNG losing 2 for the price of 1, and the Dragon on their side. Folks, this is the second last day before LPL goes on a 14-day break. That's right, a break is... Hang on, Hung has decided this is going to be a big one, but he's caught out and dead. Supports this series, man. Not sure what's going on as Light has to back away with the dash, and Clip still going in with the Crescent Guard already burnt. Doomby chunked out Lumao as well. Front facing as the gravity field locks him in play. And, I don't know. The LNG still...
Team fights because it might be necessary.
Lumao. So the question is how. The question is how, and like, it's really hard to make a case for this guy. I felt there was 3 items versus the G. As okay, grand challenge.
But this might be
on
the
to
window.
Shallahu. That's big for Arla. He needs to kill this. Graves collateral damage over the wall. One more pop slows him down. On the backside, we're seeing that solo kill, but for the rest of FPX, they're getting hit hard. Tarzan doing good, and Light re-firing. All of a sudden, we come back and the Phoenix is in ashes again.
They managed to find it. LWX gets his 2,000th kill, but he doesn't get his 2,001 kills. Gets shut down with a beautiful kick from Tarzan. They're going to be able to get that Chemtech Soul, which you have gone... And this is a critical moment. Tarzan with a beautiful kick, but now they're on the Baron.
Yeah, and Clid's here, and they're getting low. And for LNG, they turn for the jungle, but Clid's in the pit, but he's dead before he can get the smite down. Tarzan secures, and all of a sudden we go from replay to fight to replay to fight, and the game feels diddly done.
They find critical moments.
Shallow, who having a rough time of it, man, and Soulflake goes in, the finishing touches trying to be applied. Tarzan gets out before the Chemtech even comes into it. Doomby right into the middle of the tank rise again. So successful. Ladies and gentlemen, as the inhibitor goes down, LNG 1 step away from remaining undefeated in the LPL. LWX going forward. He thinks he has the Chemtech Soul, but unfortunately he's dead for good as Light runs forward. And LNG, the finishing touch is getting applied sooner than we think. A long series, but LNG moved to the top. The first team in the LPL, 5-0. How's that one on for size?
And what a way to do it. Going to be a... Here.
Oh no, Cream, you're in big trouble. Flash Force, and actually Flash followed by Droll. First blood going into the pocket of Xiaopeng. Flashes away from the tower. Aki low on HP, but will escape. Able to clear the wave. And it means Xiaopeng has to back away, but Cream is behind the team, and maybe Xiaopeng's gone too far. Cole flashes over to get the engage. Droll trying to body block for his jungler. Jackalope moving in as well. As Cream is just being bullied by Knight. The shockwave comes out, but the damage just isn't there. Knight might just find a solo kill on the side of the fight. And Cream is being served like a pudding.
Look, you know, in the next couple of minutes, we have that second Rift Herald coming up. Oh, Cream.
Oh, great steadfast presence from Aki. Xiaopeng gets destroyed, but actually Cream's going to go down anyway. Knight just has so much damage that even it looked so one-sided for OMG to start it off, but it just doesn't matter. It's a one.
As maybe he did in Summer last year.
Cold just going to start a fight here, go straight onto Drow, forces a flash out early on. Chaos Storm ticking onto the team, though. Cold low on HP, but there's one pick for OMG. Xiaopeng gets out, but Abel chasing down Zaku slightly wide, but Aki flashing forward. That'll be a double kill. Abel grabbing two, well, grabbing one for himself as he goes down. Answers with his own life here, and OMG getting chased away. Shockwave going to come through in a second, but Jackie Love gets a double. Knight versus the world. Can he finish these health bars off? Flashes forward, gets Cold, but goes down. This Shanji cleans up the fight.
And it's still a win for OMG, but man, Knight and Jackie Love
Going to be trying to position to force Top Esports away here. And we could well have a 50-50 smite. As in they go. Drow starting this one off. Shanji having to get away and actually just goes down. The front line is gone, but the 3-man Shockwave on the back line from Cream. Can they finish it off? Because Abel on this Jinx firing away with the rockets. A big rocket. No, the zap. Not quite enough to finish off the kill. The rocket on cooldown already. Drow will fall though. That's a double for Abel. And it's enough. It's only a support and a jungler, but it's... We're in the late game already. Call of the Forge God on 3, off to the side here. Looking for the smite, looking for the eye of the Herald. Cold the first one to go down. Jacking up with 1 kill, but he whiffs the ulti. Shockwave onto 2 again. Cream is on point with these ultis this game. And now Shanji chasing down the side of Top Esports. Another double for Abel as OMG are cleaning house. Knight pulled back in, knocked back up, and Shanji wants blood. He will not let the Chinese mid laner escape as he tries to chase him down, but Duo there to protect his mid laner. No, he's not. Shanji does not care.
That is really an opportunity for Top Esports to win it out.
Oh, Xiaopeng. Oh, the anchor ruins
yeah.
everything for Xiaopeng. Shockwave used, but they'll take that. That's the jungler down. They already got the Drake because Shanji and Abel get it. OMG with just 3 players in the...
Poppy. Oh. Shanji's dead.
Oh, no, he's not. What is that healing from the Godric? He actually survives. Now the re-engage from Aki, and the health bars explode. Jackie Love's gone. Xiaopeng slides out to safety, but Shanji is on the chase. He doesn't want to let them go. There's one knockup. Can they follow up for a little bit more? I don't think it's going to happen, but Duo may be caught out anyway. Cream giving a bit of movement speed over to Shanji, but the chains should be dodged away from thanks to the Cloud Rift. Duo gets out with his life, but Jackie his flag. Will he be able to find the steal? Or OMG actually just get a 50-50. This one looks like it, and it's taken by Abel of all people. Now the fight ensues. Look out for that Shockwave as he's just waiting for the opportunity. It's one for Abel already. Jackie Love on the back line. Shockwave comes on through the double for Abel, but now they're trying to turn this one around. Shanji is just completely invincible. Annihilates Jackie Love under his wings. Abel with the triple, and Knight left to wonder what on earth went wrong.
And they're just not able to deal with this Jinx, right? Perfect front to back setup once again. Backline uncontested, able to clean up the kills. And oh my god, Shanji is so strong right now. Able to soak so much damage. And oh, now you might be in trouble.
Nice overstepped on this one, you have to think. But the the gravity field, sorry, keeps him safe. He'll get a blast cone out of there. He's okay. He just desperately wants to clear these waves, but... just fire these rockets out and the Oriana Shockwave can hit. Zoom's in trouble again. Anchor comes on through. The Bella's Breath is going to do nothing. He does not get to move as another tower taken. And with the Baron, with the top laner down, this could be an opportunity for OMG to just snowball into a game win. If they find another pick, it could all end here. But for now, it'll just be this inhib tower on the bottom side. They're looking for a flank. Joel has to find a miracle play if Top Esports are to stay inside of this game. OMG pushing for the Nexus towers. Jackie Love has red and blue weapons, and he's knocked back into the team. Flashes out safety, but he's down. And OMG might just have done it. The Shockwave through. Duo cannot get back into the fight. Scream flashes to safety. The Chaos Storm can't finish the kills. And it's a 1-for-1 off the end of that last play. The Cataclysm gets one, but Abel's still going strong, and that's all they need. The auto's out. 3 more kills for Abel as he finishes Knight for the Quadra. And that's a win for OMG in style.
Absolutely crushed it. It feels like OMG, we had question marks after the LGD series, and in game 1, they really... feel a lot more comfortable in those team fights with how their composition is faring up now. Dro.
Dro's gonna die. That's just a straight 2v2 kill. In the meantime, Shanji's being ganked. We didn't even see. But he's fine. He survives for the time being. Jackie loves solo on HP. He walks to try and stop the shield for Aki, but, I mean, you've got bigger fish to fry right now, dude. Like, your health bar. He goes...
Pretty rough regardless. That Cold's looking.
Yeah, he is. Flash forward for the Flay. He's going to sacrifice his life, I think, for this play. Jackie Love getting one for himself. The Feathers are going to come back 1-for-1 so far. Abel's still surviving. Full HP right here. The stun comes in root across the team. Joel low on HP. One more auto to do the trick as Aki survives here. And now red and white, time to fight. Jackie Love has to flash away. Joel over the wall, but the auto comes on through from Cream. And there's one as well for Abel as he charges on forward. Sorry, Aki getting that kill. The Chaos Storm trying to bully them away. I don't even know who won that fight in the end, but it's 2 kills for Cream. Shanji and Zoom going out at World Ender versus Dominus. And the river, but Zoom is here first. This could get dangerous for OMG if they overcommit. Cream takes a chunk. Top Esports grouping as a 4 here, but Aki, the steadfast present, blocks everything. Xiaopeng low, he goes down. Herald taken by OMG, and they want more as well as Cream is tearing through everyone. Shanji falls though. Maybe Zoom can turn the fight around. He is a Renekton in the early game. Knight and Zoom, the solo laners from Top Esports, they bully OMG away.
You know, Wong's so mobile, but looking for an engage.
Here we go, TP being channeled as well. OMG want to commit for this Herald. In the meantime, Zoom staying on the bottom side, not going to channel his TP for the time being. Knight rooted, but gets over the wall, keep himself safe. Zoom, that's a very deep teleport, immediately played back in, hooked up as well. Zoom might just go down here, but he flashes forward, gets a bit of damage onto Abel. That's a lot of damage, to be fair to him. He went full flex take, but can't finish things off. And now everyone flies into the backline. Shanji trying to deal damage, gets knockups across the team, and he's so damn tanky that they just can't answer him. The rest of the squad moving in, but Aki goes down. Dro with a stopwatch, keeps himself safe. Shanji still on this front line as Cream finishing people off. Finally getting some vengeance onto Knight, but actually the gravity well keeps Knight out, keeps him safe. Xiaopeng 1 HP. Abel can't finish it off. And somehow
Cream
Top Esports barely escaping. Cream with a distortion surely available, jumps on forwards, but there's a laser. Will be able to get the Mimic and will be able to pick up another kill. Aki and Cream waiting in the brush. They're going to find an opportunity. There's the hook, and down goes Duo. Cream just one-shots Xiaopeng in the meantime. That's going to be curtains for Top Esports, I think. The Drake taken uncontested now. That's the soul going the way of OMG, and they can just waltz over to the barrel. Dominus proc. This is the opportunity for Top Esports. Cream overstepped, and maybe his team is punished for it. Shanji flashes away though. Zoom jumping forwards to get that stun. Shanji's tanky though. Moonlight Vigil once again whiffed by Angel. Angel Abel. It's 1 kill for Zoom, and in the meantime, the rest of OMG are shattering the base apart. And it feels like Top Esports just can't catch a break. Aki trying to finish the inhib in the mid lane as the rest of the minions barrel in the top side. And OMG are everywhere all at once. Top Esports, they can't do anything about it. Cream is in the bottom side in the meantime. This will be all 3 towers taken down. And at least, at minimum, 2 inhibs, probably all 3, maybe even the game orbs.
Honestly, at this point, very little feels like Top Esports can do. Their engage just doesn't work against OMG's composition, and it feels like OMG is just able to walk this one in.
This was meant to be a super team from Top Esports, but it's been just a disaster so far. Aki goes way too deep trying to end the game, but I don't think it matters anyway. Nexus is bare, and the damage is coming through from the OMG squad with the Hex Tech Soul. They obliterate Top Esports 15-6. And a 2-0 win for OMG.
Doesn't even feel close.